Hello, everybody. We are back with round 2 of the Wolfey Sub Tournament, and let's get going. Alright, this looks like a pretty standard team. This little Rillaboom is terrifying to me. So what I want to do against this team, I think, is I want to lead Kyogre, Tornadus, with Zacian Zapdos in the back. And now the reason I'm bringing Zapdos is because I do not know how I otherwise deal with his spooky, scary Rillaboom. This is not a great lead for me, if I'm being completely honest, but I think we can get a little greedy here. I'm going to just try to... I'm just going to protect... No, I'm not going to get greedy. So we're just going to protect and set up Tailwind. My Tornadus is max speed, so if he wants to have like a weird taunt fight, we can go ahead and see what happens. But realistically, I don't think that's what's going down this turn. So I think my line is to do this, and the next turn I'm considering maxing my Kyogre, just because everything he hits for at least neutral damage, and Icy Winding with my Tornadus. The reason I'm considering doing this is because I know that this should OHKO unless he's very bulky, and if he's very bulky, then my Kyogre's not threatened right now. And this allows me to maintain speed parity if he is trying to do the same thing as I am. Alternatively, if he goes Tornadus Max Airstream, this also maintains speed parity. And I don't think he has a great switch. Like, obviously, Rillaboom would resist Kyogre, but Kyogre in the rain is, like, barely even actually a resistance. That does a lot. And he goes the same line as me with the Icy Wind. And we'll do that right back to him. And then we're just going to delete Zacian. This might not be worth my max, but we will see. It looks like I rolled a little higher on my Icy Wind than he did. This turn might be a double protect. Here's the Rillaboom. Here's the Grassy Glide. So what I'm going to do this turn is I'm going to go for the Max Guard into an Air Slash. Is that what we want to do? That's what we're going to do. Yep, there's the Grassy Glide, as expected. Let's see what happens here with the Rillaboom. We each have one more turn of Tailwind, and I don't want mine to go away. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to give up my last turn of this, I know, tragic, and switch into Zapdos. The reason I'm doing this is because I want to preserve Kyogre after this Rillaboom is gone, so I'm going to switch here and protect. That way, I'm guaranteeing myself the Tailwind unless his Tornadus runs Taunt, because this is still a weird speed control fight. That did a little more than I would have liked it to. That did a lot more than I would have liked it to. That Grassy Glide did 32%, so alright. And his Tornadus is minus speed, and my Zapdos is minus speed. So we're going to try to Hurricane here, and go to try and get the Tailwind back up. If he taunts me, not much I can do about it. Trading Zapdos for Rillaboom is a trade I'm okay with. At least I'm going to tell myself that, and we'll see how this goes from here. And like I said before, I am not exactly some kind of expert when it comes to VGC. Far from it. I am very medium, and as such, don't take what I say with anything but many grains of salt. I am trying to learn, I'm trying to get better, that's the whole point of the channel. I don't know if people really are interested in that kind of content, but it's where we're at. So here, I'm in a weird spot, because I don't think I'm going to outspeed anything here. Yeah. So I'm going to figure out how we play this line here. I think I'm supposed to just, like, go for the Icy Wind, see what happens. Exactly what I thought was going to happen happens. Tornadus doesn't get a chance to do anything this turn. That's something. That's not nothing. We get to go Zacian Kyogre. And I think the line this turn is just secure the kill on this thing. Go for the Origin Pulse. We should be the same speed. My Zacian should kill his Tornadus unless he protects. In which case, I'm hoping that I get lucky with the Speed tie. And he goes for Water Spout after my Origin Pulse, but we'll see what happens there. This game isn't looking super great. Maybe the correct thing to do was to bring the Indeedee in the back and lead with Kyogre and Seismitoad. I think that's what I'll try next game of the match. But we will see how this turn plays out, because this is an interesting turn. Okay, he's smart, and he's keeping me from protecting. They're smart. Once again, I do not know this person's pronouns, so I don't want to assume anything. Oh, and it's down to a 1v1. It's not a 1v1. I'm going to win realistically. This thing resists, but it's doubled. Maybe I crit. Nope. Okay. Game 2. So for game 2 of this match, I am going to try the Frog lead with the Indeedee in the back to protect me from a Grassy Glide, because an Airstream from Seismitoad should kill Rillaboom. I'm not going to calc it. Only reason I'm not going to is because I'm very aware of the fact that I will no longer be able to do such things once real VGC, like in-person stuff comes back, and I've never done that, and I want to. So I want to get used to it whenever I'm playing a tournament. That might make me lose a little more than I would be otherwise, because the other person is using a resource I'm not, but it's more about practice. Okay, I think this is a good lead for us. I know, it's unfortunate that Seismitoad still doesn't outspeed Regilucky, if it's, max speed, which I suspect it is. Okay. Let's go for the Max Quake. He already has his Flying type out, so I'm not too worried about that. There's the Protect, that's not surprising. Here's the Tailwind. Does a nice chunk of change of damage. I'm going to switch the Kyogre here into the Indeedee. I just don't want to get, Thunderbolted out of the game right away. It's not worth losing him on over it. And he probably will just do something with Lecky, so let's try it. Yeah, there's the Volt Switch into the Rillaboom. Kyogre. That's interesting. Okay, Indeedee survives. Max Quake does an actual million damage. So now this turn, I think I'm going to switch back into my Kyogre and Airstream this slot, because I want to preserve my Psychic Terrain so I can protect my Mons from his Rillaboom. Here's the Icy Wind. This Origin Pulse misses my Kyogre. It's huge. Take out his Kyogre. Get the speed boost. My Seismitoad is now pretty healthy. He hasn't maxed yet, so I have to consider both Max Alecki and Max Monkey, both of which are scary for me. I think I outspeed Monkey even in the Tailwind, so I guess we could bounce with the Seismitoad and see what happens. But even that, I do not love the sound of that for a lot of reasons. And we'll see where this goes. I still have my Zacian in the back, obviously. I want to try to deny him too much speed control. I think the team I brought kind of struggles with that because I was not Airstreaming very aggressively. That's because I really wanted this Seismitoad to do his thing. Here comes the Zacian. Zacian is faster than me. I do suspect it's going to go after the Seismitoad. Oh, I know his team now. Okay. So now that I know there's no Rillaboom to worry about, I'm going to switch into Indeedee here. There's a Protect, Hurricane. Here's the Ice Beam. Fantastic. Oh, huge. Alright, so now we're going to go Origin Pulse Follow Me. see if we can get some huge damage on this Zacian. The only annoying thing is the rain is going to be up soon, which means that I'm going to lose my speed control. If I can make this game just... Alright, there's the sub. Now here's the interesting thing. I think I have all my mods. I have my Fulzation in the back still. I wasn't even thinking about that. So how do I win here? I think I go... If I go Switch Seismitoad, Protect Indeedee, I get to go Follow Me Earthquake next turn? That seems good. If he substitutes, that's pretty scary, but I think this is the only way I win. Because I don't think this kills. Yep. Protect, Resist. Behemoth Blade. Oh, nope. I'm just bad. Never mind. Okay, no, I got it. I got it. Here's the line. We're going to muddle our way through this. Behemoth Blade. Follow me. No, that won't work either. This should be fine. This should be fine. He should not be able to Oko both Mons. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, perfect. Life Orb. I should have been paying closer attention. Alright, we got that one. And so now we are going into Game 3. VGC 2022. And let's think about this. So, he didn't bring the Rillaboom that game, which makes me think he's going to learn, or they, sorry, and be ready for me. So I'm going to go with the Zapdos, because the Zapdos pressures the Rillaboom very, very well, and I don't think I'm going to get away with that twice in a row. I'm going to bring the speed control this game, and go like this. The Zacian Tornadus lead is not ideal for me. How do I get through this here? I think we just set up the Tailwind. Yeah, I don't think this thing Okos me. So I'm just gonna start with the speed control right away. And say, look, let's have this fight. When this is over, you're gonna be in a spot where you're kind of forced to switch. And we'll go from there. I think that's the way to do this. And I think the Max Strike is more valuable than the Max Airstream here, because I think I care more about forcing weird positions for him than I do about making sure that my Mons are particularly fast. There's this. Ooh, the substitute's not ideal. I will not lie. It is suboptimal to say the least. Alright, but I don't think it's the end of the world. So we'll just lightning this one. That should definitely break the substitute. Especially in conjunction with the Icy Wind. This is a Behemoth Blade. Yep, doesn't kill, like I suspected. This Zapdos should be the fastest thing on the board. Yeah, if he has Kyogre, that doesn't mean anything here. If he has the Alecki, that's not ideal. That's the one problem with the way I led. But even if he has the Alecki, an Icy Wind means next turn in Tailwind I'll still be faster than it. Let's just see what he does here. Rillaboom, really not that scary. I can just Airstream it. There's the Rillaboom. So we're just going to go Protect, Airstream. He saw Protect already, so this might just be him trying to kill secure on the Zapdos. If it is, it is. Nothing I can really do about it. Okay, maybe... Okay, now this turn went very well. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Because here comes the Alecki. Here comes the Kyogre. Now, and he's out of Mons, so this Icy Wind secures speed control for the rest of the game. And here is the Thunder onto the Kyogre. I suspect Kyogre's going to protect here. Even so, that means my Tornadus literally is impossible to kill if he does that. And that will still mean I can put my Tailwind back up. His Tornadus is dead. There's the Dynamax. There's the Icy Wind. Does literally nothing. Here's some chip damage with the Thunder. It's pretty good. Pretty good damage there. Goodbye Zapdos. Setting up the Rain is something I didn't expect him to do. And now I'm not sure what happens. I think... Okay, no, I know what happens here. We go like this. We know from experience already that Water Spout kills Zacian. So we just go Behemoth Blade into Kyogre and Water Spout. And this should end the game. And there we have it. So that was round 2 of the WolfeyVGC tournament. I will be back with round 3 in the next video. Thanks for watching.